Well, today we are at the Goodwill. We are at the Goodwill of Lemoyne. We have not traveled very far. But we're going to head in here and see what we can find to buy and flip our profit. Here we go. Okay, well, hopefully we have some good luck today. I actually looked at this the other day. It's kind of like a Flora Gold Carnival. Doesn't have very heavy iridescence on it, so don't think it's worth it. This is funny. There's actually... Here we go. Matchy matchy. Whoa. Did we look at this before? I feel like we did. If not, we saw it in another Goodwill somewhere. This is kind of pretty. That's also Teleflora. I guess Teleflora is the new Falstaff in my world. These piggies have been here for quite a while. Got a coaster. Mesa International. Ooh, that looks like it's got some age. It's also $9.99. I have a dish just like this. Oh, it's marked USA. I have one at my house on my cabinets. This always makes me nervous when it's taped shut because I've bought things like this before and it's all chipped up on the inside. But $9.99. I'm thinking it's worth at least $20. At least 20. Hopefully it's in good condition because I'm gonna pay $9.99 for it. That's a neat looking stamp. I like the face up there. It's not actually on the stamp. Somebody probably stamped that on it. Kind of wish I had my black light. I never reattached it to my keychain. At this point, I have no idea where it's at. Made in China with the poinsettias. What do we have up here? This is really pretty. I think it's probably made in China, $6.99, but look at the way the color fades on that. That wouldn't be terribly hard to ship. I think it's worth at least 20 bucks. Oh, Nick, who works here, actually showed me this. He brought it over to me. I said, you know what, maybe I'll look that up and see if there's any value there, because I'm not familiar with that, and I don't do much with board games, but this one is sealed. So I'm going to take a minute to look that up. So I was able to find a sold comp on this for about 30 bucks. So I think it's probably worth grabbing for just $5. And yes, I also like the fishes. The fish? $14.99. I suspect that's like a Home Goods or something. I really like it, but I don't know if I like it $14.99. If it was $6.99, maybe I would grab it. Look at this little Kokeshi just hanging out on the end of the row. She looks like maybe somebody just crafted her and painted her. But I like her. $1.99. Alright. Here are some colorful roosters. CIC China SW. They're kind of like, I don't know, $2.99. Someone decoupaged these people onto tiles. $1.99. That's interesting. I wonder what the purpose was in doing that. Maybe they might even be stickers. They're not really decoupaged. They can be peeled off. Bunch of figurines. I saw some of these the other day. Hayes collection at that other thrift store that we visited. And lots of resin figurines today. These are like wine and hors d'oeuvre things. My vocabulary today is astounding right now. There's a painted washboard. Ideal for silks, hosiery, and lingerie. Or handkerchiefs. So that's actually vintage. Somebody painted a nice scene on it. Let's see. Oh, it's $2.99. You know what? That might be something for our booth. That's pretty down there. Looks like it could be mid-century. Oh, it's Italy. And there's no chips or cracks on it. That's surprising. Yeah, that's really pretty. I love that. What is this? This is made in Japan. I suspect it is either an inkwell or maybe it's a candlestick holder. It's a shame that there's only one of them. That's all I'm seeing. Also, I love my beagle. Just a Dollar Tree. Okay. Here are some. Are these Tupperware or are these the other ones? They are Tupperware. I could buy these and then I can have a complete set of cups to go with my teaspoons. But they look pretty schmutzy. I don't think I want those. W. Moran? Elk card. Okay, so it's original design by Wendy Morgan, so I don't know if this is actually an original. Could just be a print. And that's kind of pretty for $1.99. Coming from Taylor Smith and Taylor. Walter Dorwin Teague. It's got a lot of utensil scratches on it though. Pretty sad. That's Huggerware. It's very light ceramic. I suspect it's probably a hobbyist piece. After finding those bowls in the auction winnings the other day and looking them up and finding out that they're worth quite a bit of money, I've decided to explore the bowls more. This looks like Wendell August Forge. No, this is hand hammered the Forge. Frankenmuth, Michigan, Williamsburg, Virginia. $1.99 on that. Where's Wilton? Yeah, those are Wilton. Okay, so I neglected this entire row, but there's a few things I noticed from a distance, and I had to come over and get a closer look. First of all, what do we have here? That is so much fun, and there are two of them. They both have their little rhinestone eyeballs. I think they might be ashtrays. I guess today is the day of ashtrays, but those are like fun vintage orange. Made in China. Maybe those have a little bit more age to them. Coconut lime. You know I have to smell it. It's a pretty faint smell. The other one I saw was this, and as I got closer I could kind of realize that it was in fact contemporary. It's very lightweight, not as impressive up close. Looks like somebody decided to spray paint that purple. It was originally chalkware. It probably had some age to it, but I think the fact that it's purple now kind of detracts from it. It might detract from the value. DJ, I thought that was maybe a blue sky, a little lighthouse, but it's not. Now, if I was into the whole furniture refinishing thing, this would be a neat piece to refinish. But I'm not into that, so I'm going to leave it. Ooh, I see Vera. Maybe I want that Vera. I have to get that Vera. So I'm not going to mess with the wardrobe bag, even though the last time I left one behind, I heard a lot about it. I just don't want to do much. How much is it even? $9.99. I'm not going to do the wardrobe bag. But this is really neat. I thought maybe this was in Poli, but I don't see any stoppers in there. We might carry this around for a little while and see if a stopper turns up. Ooh, wait a second. We're not done yet. Look at this. This is ours. And that looks good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to turn off the camera and just grab as much stuff as I possibly humanly can. Okay, well, what started out as a quest for the stopper to that bottle turned into something else entirely, because now my cart is looking a little more full. And I grabbed everything that I thought was interesting. There was no one else digging through the cart, which is always nice because I feel so much pressure when there's other people there. This has some really nice design to it. There's some pine cones And it is marked on the bottom, but I can't really make that out. It says low heat only. Okay, so that's not a maker. But it looks to be in really good condition. The handle maybe needs a little bit of oil or something. But I'm obsessed with that. I also picked up these. And they have these scenes on them and some Asian characters, but I'm not going to be able to translate. But I liked those. I think they might be rice bowls. And there's 2 stacks of them, so those are great. Let's see what else I grabbed. This, I love the glaze of this. I feel like this might be something like Holland or Atlantic mold, possibly not actually professional piece, but I like the glaze of it. This was interesting. I have no idea what it is. It says Aroma Vera. And you know what? It kind of, the glaze made me think that maybe it was like Homer Laughlin or something, but I have no idea. Maybe this is like a modern oil diffuser or something. And then these ducks down there, and I feel like I've picked those up before. They're $2.99 each. And lastly, this. Those are really pretty plates. And I feel like I've had these before. They're marked Spain. Okay, so that's pretty much everything I grabbed out of the cart. I would love to find a stopper for this, though. Now I'm going to redirect my attention back onto the shelves and see what we can find. This is an Amish cooking thing. You could tell because they have no faces. Here's some milk glass up here. Kind of a diamond point pattern, $2.99. An entire collection of Norman Rockwell mugs. Kind of wonder if there's any value in these. I come across them a lot. And it might be worth looking up and sorting from highest to lowest to see which ones are worthwhile. So here I have the results of Norman Rockwell mug sorted highest to lowest. And I have it toggled to sold because if it's not toggled on sold, they're asking like $400 for one set. That's not what they've sold for. It looks like they sold for, here's a whole set sold for $11. So those probably are not worth picking up. This is a pretty dish for $1.99. Yeah, it's probably 8 to 12. I would love to find a whole stack of these. That would be nice. Lotus-shaped bowl. That looks heavy duty. Oh, it's actually not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. The Arthur Court, $2.99. I don't know, the grapes are just kind of grapes. Oh, I was hoping those were going to be glass, but they are plastic, and they're really top heavy too. Really top heavy. I wonder if you can like hide stuff in there, or what's going on. That's kind of a pretty bowl. It looks like Germany. Ah, Bavaria. It is a transfer design though. Japan. Wasn't expecting that to be Japan. It looks like there is some issues on the inside of that. I looked at this the other day. I thought this was really pretty. And then I was editing the video. I kind of regretted not picking it up for $3.99. For $3.99? Fine China, J Japan. Oh my gosh, it's $3.99 though. It's probably not worth a whole lot. It is really pretty. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I might stick that in our booth. I'm going to be pricing stuff for our booth this week. So that might be one that I pull aside for the booth. The sad mixing bowl is still here with a chip on it. I like the design of that. It's probably Target or something. That's how I talk myself out of things. I say, oh, you know what? It's probably Target. It's probably Home Goods. Here's a doggy for $2.99. I wonder who makes that. He's got his tail. No markings on the inside of it. How much is it? $2.99. He's like a crystal. I'll pick up the dog. Hi, Mickey. That's a vintage milk glass cup. Oddly enough, the last time I was here, I picked up a Mickey mug. I'm gonna look this one up. Stick it here for a second. Okay, so it looks like this guy here sells for about $20. So we will take that with us. And then, check this out. Cute and sassy. That's adorable. That'll definitely fit her. And then this for my mom. What happens at grandma's stays at grandma's. I also wanted to look at this. Yes, Blue Ridge. Southern Potteries, made in USA. To check the corners and make sure. Looks to be in pretty decent condition. Little Blue Ridge pottery. Cart's getting a little dangerous. This is interesting. $1.99. What is that? Babette Holland design. Never heard of such a thing. This is interesting. I was able to find their website. I couldn't find anything listed on eBay, so I just Googled it. They have a lot of lamps on here. I'm not seeing any prices for them though, so I don't know what they go for. Looks really fancy though. I don't know. I think I will pass on it. Here is a fun puzzle box. It's a kitty. At first I thought it was an owl. But no, it's a cat. It's $2.99. Don't know how much of a puzzle box that really is, because just slide the nose out. But I like that for $2.99. So I realized I completely neglected the red section today. Didn't even walk through here, but figured it was worth at least a peek. Are those enamel? They are. I kind of like the color of them, but I don't see very high resale value. It's vintage toll. Yeah, I don't need it though. Oh, look at that. Come here, you. Is that to her? It is. $1.99. I like the pattern on that one. Made in India. This reminds me of the cow that we got the other day, so that may have solved a mystery for me. $2.99. The cow was probably also made in India. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you spotted something you just can't live without, we do post 25 to 30 new items in our eBay shop every single day, and I've posted a link to that down in the description.